Yaira #1 is currently up for pre-order. If you are new to the Rippaverse or you haven't read the 3 previously released books, you could have some questions as to where this fits in the universe. So let's get you caught up without totally spoiling some of the events. Yaira's first appearance is in Am #1, which is the first Rippaverse book to ever be released. In it, we learn that she has returned to the city of Flores Park. The book actually starts with Police Sergeant Mick Davies being notified of her return. After her identity is confirmed, she reacts in frustration to the undercover cops. As to be expected, law enforcement phones in Alpha Corps, the trio that deals with accept threats in the city. She has a brief skirmish with Braxwell and Ingrid of Alpha Corps before Brian steps in and tells Yaira she was instructed to not return to this city. After being hit by Brian, Yaira clashes into Isam a few blocks down. Their stories collide as Isam thinks she's part of Darren's crew and Yaira thinks he's part of Alpha Corps. This is where she grabs him by the neck, flies up and drops him on a car to send a message that she is not to be trifled with. This has become a rather iconic scene for us, as you have seen this in the comics, animation, and most recently live action. If you want to get caught up, you should take advantage of our first appearance bundle, which gets you Isam #1 and Yaira #1 for as low as $40.50. However, Yaira does appear in Isam #2, but very briefly. Only this time it's by her alias, and if you've watched the live action trailer as well, you know that she goes by Sally Rodell and is involved with Projexis. But the event of Yaira #1 takes place after her appearance in Isam #1. She's dangerous. Is she a villain? Is she a hero? Her motives have yet to be made clear, so you'll have to read the book to get some more information. So head over to Rippaverse.com/Yaira to pre-order. Fulfillment does start on the latter half of May, and we can't wait for you to read this book by Jen and Sylvia Saska with art by Deborah Perino.